And I had a similar story with him, with the dog in Vancouver.
Andy,
you guys got some bad luck.
That bull mastiff.
Oh,
that
my
did it.
goodness gracious. What a story.
Talk about the forceps. This thing was a mouthful of teeth.
Oh, my gosh.
And,
that was unreal.
That was on Brothers of the Frontier.
That's right.
That was that movie we did together.
The crazy thing is 2 days. I got attacked by a bull mastiff. Let's start there.
Andy
but,
is talking,
but
by the way.
before I got attacked by the bull mastiff, 2 days before, I got bit by another dog in the face.
That's
and
right.
And the bull mastiff was kind of my fault, but the first dog was not. There was a set dog, and the director wanted the dog to like lick me because I come out of a glacier lake or whatever, and the dog runs up to the kid on the anyway. And the director was really forceful with this little dog.
Kept shoving the dog's
and
face.
He kept shoving the dog's face in my face. He was like, "No, lick it, lick it." And he tried to like put peanut butter on my cheek. He was like, "Lick it, lick it." And the dog went to bite his hand, and the director moved his hand, and the dog just nicked my cheek.
But it was a tiny little
It was
nick.
a tiny little nick,
Yeah.
and I remember it was a big ordeal, and everyone was freaking out, but I was fine, just a little bruising. And then 2 days later, we went to the stunt coordinator's ranch.
Oh my god!
Now let me hold on, pause you there because this is where my guilt comes in. The reason why we were at the ranch is
Making
because
this story about you now? What the
no,
heck's going on?
just explaining my guilt.
Let me explain my guilt.
He finally gets
Yeah,
his little
your guilt.
just sweeps
Yeah.
it away.
Let me explain why I've been wearing this for years.
I have been
Oh
wearing
my
this for a long
God.
time
Oh
because
my
I
God.
insisted we go. In fact, I begged everybody to go because this stunt coordinator was also a major animal trainer, and he had a brown Kodiak grizzly bear that I could meet.
He
a
used
polar
that was the bear in that movie, The Bear.
Yeah, I think that was Bart. I think that was another bear.
Oh, this wasn't Bart?
This was not
But
Bart.
if you
Okay.
So anyway,
the
wait.
polar bear video,
A polar bear.
yeah.
He had a polar bear that I got to play with. I mean, everything. Wolves. He had cougars.
we
How
played-
how low were you at this time? How old?
I was
He
6.
95.
You're about
50 or 15.
15. Okay,
15.
good.
So it was like a dream thing for me. I'm getting to literally hang out with a 10-foot tall
The crazy thing
Kodiak
is,
bear.
We were all playing with like bears and polar
Bears
bears,
and wolves.
and the dog is what bit
decided,
me.
yeah.
But it's well, it's not the
okay,
dog's fault.
I have to preface this a little bit. The owner said, "Don't worry, he's as friendly as."
Oh, that's
Which
Yeah.
was
Friendly,
true,
friendly.
but he forgot to add. He didn't say this, but he should have said, "Don't step in the house."
Yep.
Without an owner present.
Yep.
Because no matter how much that dog likes
a guard dog.
it was a guard dog,
Yep.
and it was trained to attack anybody that goes in the house without the owner. Now I literally was like, "Let me go say goodbye to the dog that I was playing with all day."
Yeah, I know, you were playing with
because
that dog all day.
We were rolling around, licking me.
I
loving me.
remember you played with the dog. I was
And
with the animals. And
I
I would look over and you were rolling around with the
I
dog.
literally went up to the front porch. I opened the front
boy.
door and I took one step in and leaned down, and the
Say
dog
goodbye,
and the dog just took me out. I
And
mean,
this is
ravaged
story
my
that
face.
that eye was just like
It was hanging out. Yeah.
Their eyelid was laying.
Yep.
down
Oh
on
my
the
gosh.
I remember-
Oh my
chin.
gosh.
It was-
His significant other, the woman that was there, put me in the back of her car with mom and started to drive, and I remember
We followed in another car.
I remember saying
his truck or
she
whatever.
said to mom, I mean, he's probably not going to work. His career's probably over.
he's never going to work as an
never
actor.
gonna work as an
again.
actor again. Then we got pulled over by a cop, and the cop put me in the cop car.
Well, because the cop took one. He was pissed and he took one
Yeah,
look at
there
you
were
and
towels.
was like,
there was a bath towel.
I'm going to get this kid to the emergency
I remember
room.
there was a full bath towel that was white when they started, and about 15 minutes into the ride, I remember looking down and the towel was actually dripping my
like a
blood.
shower
Yeah,
towel.
so
was
it was red.
completely
So
saturated.
the cop car took one look at me and went, "Oh my God, we got to put him in. We got to put him in the patrol car."
Do you remember
So
the-
then we took off and went to a local hospital. In which case, the doctor there examined me and told me I was going to have to lose my eye. This is true.
And
I know.
They turned us away.
And they
And they
turned
turned
us
us
away.
away.
They didn't want to. They said we can't this
Because it was
too far
it was going to
gone.
be they would have
Too
to
far
take my
gone.
eye, and they didn't want to have to deal with any of the lawsuit repercussions of
Yep.
losing my eye. So we
So
got in an
Then
ambulance.
we had to go all the way down to Vancouver.
Vancouver in the main British Columbia hospital.
British Columbia,
in which
yeah.
case they put me on a stretcher.
gosh.
We rushed through the door. This is the craziest part. We hit an older man. I remember this.
Yep.
Well,
Who-
he was a
Well,
he was
it's-
from
Tell Dad.
England.
Yeah.
It's going to get there.
He
a
was
renowned
a guest speaker, renowned.
We hit a man on his way to a speech,
Okay,
and the man that we hit was a renowned pediatric plastic surgeon who was
Talk
giving
about-
a world tour lecture
Yep.
and happened to be at this hospital and recognized my brothers and saw my mom and dad and the chaos that was going on and took one look at me, and I swear they wheeled me into like a closet. It wasn't an operating room; it was a closet.
Little room.
He took out a sewing kit that he kept in
This
his
big,
pocket.
That big.
It looked like a
Just
little
took the zipper
pocket
out,
Bible or
opened
something.
it up, and there were just different
Yep.
little instruments.
And he sewed me up in a closet by hand. And he said, "Hold my lecture for 30 minutes," and literally sewed me up by hand. And
Do you remember what he said though? He said, "Because I'm the only guy on the planet that can save this kid's eye."
maybe he said that. Yeah, I don't remember
That's
that.
exactly what.
But
he
I know
said.
that I got stitched without any Novocaine or anything, and I remember feeling like the tugging, and I remember all this pretty
Dude,
vividly.
he went inside your eye. I don't even realize he went
Yeah.
inside and put the muscles back
Yeah.
together in your eye. This
Yeah.
guy was a genius.
He was.
A maestro.
He was
of surgical
He was.
sewing
And-
on children.
And the only thing he said that might happen would my eye would drip, and it didn't even do that. The tear duct completely
saved
repaired
everything.
itself.
It's a miracle that this doctor world-renowned doctor, one of a kind.
Yeah.
From England.
I mean,
happened to be in
crazy.
Vancouver at the very time we rushed him into the hospital, and he happened to be walking down the hallway.
Yeah.
The time we're rushing him in on a
I lucked out for
blessed.
sure.
stretcher.
Yeah, it
And
was
your
a blessing.
scars healed up, and you're a beautiful guy, and my scars healed up, and I'm a mere shadow of my former self, but you can't see the scars, which is good. So,
So,
Can't see the line, can you?
can't
Russ?
see the line, can you, Russ? What movie's that from?
Christmas vacation.
That's right. That's right.
But what about you? What did you know?
Yeah, Matt kind of got away
I think so.
unscathed, right?
Come on, guys, and knock on wood. I did break my pinky.
Nice.
Oh,
I broke
God.
my thumb.
I
too.
remember one time Matt was chasing me around because I did something I wasn't supposed to, and he was angry at me. And then we used to live with a house with a really long driveway on an incline. And there was a big potted plant. It was a palm tree, so a big clay pot. And he was chasing me around, and somehow he ate shit, just tumbled down
Oh, God.
the driveway head first into the pot. It breaks. Then he
Wait,
starts
the pot breaks?
The pot
sma-
breaks.
I mean, my head, like a little bit of
splattered it.
comedy, like a-
yeah, head first into the and then
Palm
he.
tree falls.
I remember I was like, "Oh my God, is he all right?" And he turns around, he's like, "Help me!" He's bleeding
Just
from
all
his
his blood
forehead.
just starts-
That's so bad.
But he
coming
was
down.
He was like, "I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna kick your ass." And then 3 seconds later,
Yeah.
I need your help.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Remember when I used to sit on Matt? Remember? And Matt would be like, he'd rage. He'd be like, "I'm gonna kill you." And I was like, "Look, if I let you up, you're not gonna kill me, right? If I let you up, you're
And
not
then I'd
gonna
be
kill
like,
you."
fine.
Yeah.
And then I'd get up and I'd
Yep.
still try to kill
Oh,
you.
yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
remember one time, this before you were born.
There's so much good stuff before Andy
Joe,
came along.
Joe was probably about, I don't know, maybe like 10, 11.
Okay.
And you were like 8 or 9, whatever. And,
Yeah.
actually, yeah, at the most, actually. And you were taunting him,
Oh, God.
And he says, "I'm gonna punch you, Joe."
Oh, my God, I
And
remember
yeah,
this.
yeah, sure you are. And he, boom, he punches, knocks Joe off of his feet, down on the floor.
Wait a minute.
And Joe's sitting there
Hold
like,
on.
I can't believe he just punched me. I can't believe he just did that.
He did that to me too. But I was like a little kid, and he sucker punched me and knocked me out.
Okay, that's
I was
another
like 7.
That's
You're
another
a real
very
jerk.
guilty story
You're a
that I had.
real jerk.
Okay,
And
so
wait, and he broke my nose with a frisbee.
okay, it's another
Oh
one
my
I have.
God, that's
Wait,
right.
this one was
Frisbee.
unwarranted. I was 80 to 100.
It was a
feet
really
away,
long-
and I just zinged it.
Same incline
Same
driveway,
driveway.
and it was nighttime, and it was one of those. It was like a
This is
hard.
House of Horrors.
It was a hard plastic frisbee with a rubber. I don't know what it was.
Thin.
Yeah,
Like, almost like a blade.
blade.
In
and
the early 90s, they were trying
had
to
those-
redo the
I don't know
new
what it was,
Frisbee, so it was
but-
like this super thin.
Yeah.
But
I
honestly,
remember.
you were so far away. I didn't think it was even going to reach me, and you threw it, and it was so much time that I turned around to like check something, and when I turned back, it just hit me square.
Cracked his nose.
Fractured my nose. I
I
still have the
remember
scar.
that. Dude,
So
you still had a
terrible.
scar, right?
That,
Yeah.
but honestly, that driveway, one of the most intense stories I remember was when Dad was up on a 50-foot ladder.
Oh, my God.
On this
Oh, my
huge
God. Oh, my
carport
God.
incline driveway, hanging a gigantic Christmas wreath.
Oh yeah. He didn't
was
want to do it, by the way.
4
He's
or
like,
5 the
"Why
time.
we gotta
Yeah,
wreath this
we're not
big?"
talking about a normal wreath.
Yeah.
A
Why
gigantic.
can't we do a normal wreath?
Yeah, and somehow he slipped and fell. and I
that's
mean,
right.
when
Under like a brick driveway.
concrete. I mean, and there was so much. You know, there's a lot of time when somebody's falling out of off of a ladder, and you're thinking, "Oh my gosh, they're falling. He's not going to be all right," and bounce. And he was fine.
No, I was like, Dad's dead.
yeah, but no, you
Dad's
didn't.
not
You
coming up
walk. I
from
walked
this
away without a
I
scratch.
Just very lucky.
Yeah.
I landed the right way, I guess.
It was a hell of a fall.
I mean, I was sore, but nothing broken.
it was a Chevy Chase fall.
It
for
was.
sure.
It was Christmas vacation. It was for sure.
It was wild.
good, yeah.
You know, that brings up those memories. I mean, gotta
my
give mom
gosh.
and dad credit.
Wow.
Dad, especially for this stuff when it comes to
The boombox outside
in,
playing Christmas
getting
music.
going to the garage, getting all that
my
stuff.
Getting all
out.
the decorations.
Boombox outside.
Christmas lights. Oh
By the
my
way, Dad,
gosh.
now,
I made it
was-
a point to play Christmas music outside,
Yeah.
and I went. Dad set up the boombox.
Yeah, but
and
you
I
would
set up
always
the music.
cash out and go to sleep. It was always Dad and I who was
Yeah,
really putting
in
in the work.
Philadelphia. No, yeah,
I mean,
and Dad especially.
Yeah,
at the
Dad
end
was
of
always the
night.
last
Yeah.
one
Yeah,
standing.
but now,
Remember in Philly, Dad, we used to wrap those tree beds at our house in Philly. That was so
we
much
did it in
fun,
LA
dude.
too.
I
on
know
all
we
those
did.
LA
palm
did.
trees.
now
oh
it's
my
funny.
gosh.
I really respect it so much more because now I'm the guy that does it.
Yeah, I'm the guy
I'm
that
fixing
does
the
it.
thresholds,
Yeah.
repainting the doors. You know, that's me now.
Yeah,
I mean, in fact,
we're
I-
all doing things like that. I bang on the steering column
my
whenever I
gosh.
drive the car.
Oh yeah, I do that.
Every time I'm
Dad.
driving now.
On the trips back and forth to New York and driving to school every
were
day,
kids.
great song would come on. He'd be like, boom, and keep the rhythm while he's driving
did-
with his.
I'm on the steering
Yes.
wheel.
Dude,
Yes.
also-
not on the steering
No,
wheel.
no, through it. On
Through
the,
it well.
on the steering
But
column.
I was doing that the other day, and I was like, "Oh my
God,
gosh,
I'm
turning into
Column
my
is a better
dad."
sound.
Yes,
Better sound.
it's a much better sound.
Oh
And
my-
if you flatten the fingers and you hit with this
You
part,
can get it. You can get a
Well,
tone.
a
did you
nice,
know
good tone.
he had a
Yeah.
power? Like it was pretty power. I remember
did.
the sound of.
Remember he was
pop,
going
pop,
like,
pop, pop.
yeah, we won't do it here because we have
but-
microphones, but it was like a
It was
Yeah,
a
it was a
good.
real-
Oh yeah, he would keep the beat.
Thank you so much for watching this clip of the Brotherly Love Podcast. For full episodes, go to the Brotherly Love Pod's YouTube channel, link in the description.
And for exclusive weekly bonus content, join our Patreon right now.
That's right, there's a link in the description for that too. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thanks.